It is winter in the Northern Hemisphere. A cold, white blanket covers the land. Spain's particular geography makes its territory a microcontinent in itself, where we can find the majority of the terrestrial ecosystems. Thanks to the geographical situation and the existence of trade winds, the Canary Islands have a mild climate, awaiting visitors to enjoy the eternally surprising wildlife. The Canary Islands have 4 national parks, where we can find the latent presence of volcanic activity. Another peculiar feature we can discover are the Laura Silva forests, a living fossil of the large forest masses that covered Europe during the Tertiary era. The sea tirelessly caresses and breaks on these islands, while allowing a wealth of tropical submarine fauna to thrive beneath the surface. The power of volcanoes has left its mark in other parts of Spain. In times gone by, the coasts of Almeria saw considerable volcanic activity. Nowadays these coasts, classified as a natural park, amaze us with the colouring of their rock formations, outlined against eternally blue skies. Winter comes to an end, and the snow withdraws, making way for lovers of mountain summits and open spaces. The mountain range of Sierra Nevada is protected by Spain's maximum environmental conservation category. It is a national park. Towns nestling on its slopes conserve a taste for tradition, equipped to welcome and guide visitors. The greatest concentration of endemic botanical varieties in Europe can be found in this park. Spring has also come to the Pyrenees, and the melted snow runs down onto the plains of the Aigües Tortes National Park. Huge blocks of ice moulded these valleys, and by the end of the Ice Age, they had left a series of beautiful lakes and sculptures in gneiss. Adventure lovers will find refuge huts, paths and tracks prepared for enjoying this environment. There exists a network of national parks in Spain, in territories whose biological and landscape importance fall under special protection. The National Parks Administration, apart from carrying out scientific work and monitoring, regulates visits to the parks, aiming for enjoyment of the wildlife to cause the least environmental impact. The National Parks Network has a series of wildlife information and interpretation points where visitors can find a wide range of services to make their visit more enjoyable. UNESCO grants the title of Biosphere Reserve to ecosystem models that characterize each of the world's natural regions. On a worldwide scale, Spain is the third country by number of biosphere reserves. In biosphere reserves, it is vital to integrate wildlife conservation with human activity, in a commitment with sustainable development that will conserve our natural heritage for future generations. An appropriate tourist offer, respectful and highly attractive for visitors. This delicate balance, which is a reality in Spain, offers tourists the chance to discover these regions, where their way of life coexists in harmony with the environment. The Picos de Europa National Park is located in these mountains, which take their name from sailors in times gone past, as they approached the peninsula and saw these peaks first in the continent on the horizon. This rugged natural area, bare of vegetation, is one of the most beautiful landscapes that we can enjoy in a visit to Spain's natural spaces. Fauna and flora are adapted to this high mountain territory. The capricious shapes of limestone rock can also be found in the Balearic Islands, in contrast with the sea and the sky. The Mediterranean climate and soil have created these spectacular landscapes, visited during summer. Isla de Cabrera's valuable submarine flora and fauna was one of the reasons leading it to be classified as a maritime terrestrial national park. The sea is another characteristic attraction that defines Spain's geography. Along more than 3,000 kilometers, it surrounds and encloses the coastline, molding the shore and the human landscape. The sea's influence can also be felt in the estuaries. In these areas, life is strongly influenced by the tides. The Islas Atlánticas National Park conserves the natural treasures of this archipelago, a lookout over the Atlantic. Interaction between water and land has given rise to areas of wetlands, broad stretches of low-lying terrain which often flood. The marshes make up the most varied and biologically significant site. Thousands of European and African birds stop over in Spanish marshes during the major migrations in spring and autumn, drawn by the abundance of food and a safe refuge for their chicks. Doñana National Park has a series of ecosystems that are unique in Europe, the most outstanding being the marsh ecosystem. This park's unique personality has led UNESCO to declare these lands as a biosphere reserve and World Heritage. The rivers, the land's true arteries, make their beds and their banks a home to a wealth of wildlife. Many of them can be visited in boats prepared for exploring their hidden banks and observing the flora and fauna pass by. Spain's complex relief has given rise to highly varied, contrasting geological zones, creating a large number of different landscapes. On Spain's coasts, inland, in all 4 points of the compass, we can find mountain landscapes, ideal for animal species that need peace and quiet, hidden in their magical forests. Viewpoints, well-marked paths, and a host of services make any excursion through these mountains a simple, wonderful experience. The days grow shorter in autumn, and the first rains recover the freshness of the Mediterranean forests after the summer months. In Cabañeros National Park, hundreds of deer congregate for one of their species' unmissable meetings. The autumn sun and water become the main players in a spectacular change of landscape. The monotonous green of the forests gives way to a wide range of browns, creating a marvelous tapestry. At higher altitudes, snow has started to appear, awaiting winter to cover everything. This contrast in colours is a genuine surprise for anyone who comes to visit this part of the Pyrenees. Ordesa y Monte Perdido National Park is ideal for high mountain lovers who can meet their utmost desire, enjoying a natural environment with the facilities necessary to experience the full intensity of the Pyrenean landscape. All these particular features have led to the park being declared World Heritage, the maximum category of recognition granted by UNESCO.